Yeah. Ain't no rush. Grace move on its own time. I don't force doors, I let them slide. If it don't open easy, I step aside. They sprint for moments, burn they pride. I walk steady, God set the stride. No panic in my cadence, no fear in my tone. If it's meant for me, it find me, I don't chase what's grown. They move fast, crash out, try to bend time to they will. I stay cool, let God work, that patience pay real. I don't argue with the process, I respect it. Grace don't need a push, it's already directed. They ask why I don't hurry, I say why would I? If God already covering, I'm good where I lie. Chronic grace in my walk, no stress in my talk. God moves slow, but he always talk. I don't rush when, let him unfold. When you cover like this, you stay ice cold. Chronic grace in my step, no sweat. I don't flex faith, I don't press threats. They get loud, I stay calm. Grace heavy, that's the charm. I don't compete with clocks, I don't race no man. I learned timing from heaven, that's the real advantage plan. They overplay, they hands show desperation quick. I sit back, let grace speak, that's growing confidence. I don't need drama to feel alive, I don't need chaos to grind. When God pace your movement, you always arrive on time. They think calm mean lazy, I think calm mean secure. If grace got me covered, what I'm worried for. They think motion mean motion, I think motion mean right. Grace don't move fast, it move precise. Chronic grace in my walk, no stress in my talk. I don't worst plays, it don't unfold. Chronic grace in my walk, no stress in my talk. I don't force plays, I let God call. They run hot, I stay cool. That's what happen when the cover real. Chronic grace, yeah I coast. I don't chase hype, I stay close to the one, set the tone. That's why my peace never broke. I've been rushed before, lost sleep. Try to make it happen my way. The pressure taught me one thing: grace don't work under strain. Now I move different, I breathe different. I don't need proof every step. When God already with me, I don't flex blessing publicly. I let fruit do that. If it's real, it lasts. If it fake, it crack. Hey, grace don't hurt. It arrives. I don't need speed, I need alignment. Grace keep pace with divine timing. Chronic grace in my walk, no stress in my talk. God moves slow, but he always talk. I don't rush truth, I don't force light. Grace still hit when the time right. Chronic grace, yeah I stay laid back. Cover so deep, I don't react. They rush light, I let it stack. Grace did that. Fact. When you covered, you don't hurry. Yeah. It's not about a racing culture. It's about redeeming it. Yeah. They idolize moments, frame them in gold. Call it a classic cause it got old. But time don't bless what truth don't hold. I seen legends fade, I stayed controlled. They chase the sound that move the crowd. I chase the word that stand when loud. Of the art don't point above the now. It die with the praise, it right in the cloud. I studied the grace, I learned the craft. But I won't battle the aftermath. If it don't glorify, what last? I let it pass, no autograph. They want timeless without the source, immortality without the cross. I don't remix truth to fit the mix, I let the mix bend to the cause.
Kingdom over classics, truth over sound. Every no point up, never stay ground. I don't chase legends, I follow the crown. If it don't live God, I turn it down. Kingdom over classics, faith in the frame. I don't worship lives, I worship his name. They won't replay value, I want change. Art live forever when it bow to
This shit don't mix God with the culture. I say God been running the structure. Every scale, every breath, every chord already owned by the architects. Sir, they want streams, I want roots. They want charts, I want truth. They want applause from the room, I want heaven say approved. Don't erase what came before me, I reframe it. Every gift God gave, man, meant to Christ, yeah. I call it honest, I don't mark it light, yeah. If the arts get to speak eternal, it was never built to survive the night, yeah. They want classics, carved in stone. I want truth, etched in souls.
If the sound don't outlive time, it was never really whole. Kingdom over classics, truth over sound. Every melody kneel when the word come down. I don't remix God to fit the crowd. I let the crowd adjust when he speak loud. Kingdom over classics, crown over fame. They chase history, I chase his name. What he anoint don't age or fade. That's how the arts stay unashamed.
I don't fear losing relevance, I fear misusing breath. If my heart don't lead a life, then what was left? I don't need critics to crown it, I don't need numbers to call it great. If God breathed on the canvas, it already escaped decay. They say what if they don't receive it? I say truth don't need consent. I'm not here to please the moment, I'm here to shift the lens. All glory, all power, all sound.
Culture doesn't save, truth does.
Kingdom over classics, truth over sound. Every beat testify when the bass hit ground. I don't chase history, I align with the author outside of time. Kingdom over classics, word over wave. They play it now, he save it for age. When the noise gone, one thing remains. Truth still echo, uncontainable.
Truth expired. Truth ascends.
Yeah. I wasn't built overnight, I was built right. Yeah. I don't rush walls, I lay stone. I don't flex faith, I live grown. Everybody wants shine in the moment. I've been focused on what lasts long. They build fast, get foundation, and wonder why I cave in. I took notes from the carpenter, who knew storms part of the plan. This ain't hype, this is homework. Every lesson earned, now I skim. I seen trends rise and fall quick, I chose roots over wind. I don't chase eyes, I raise standards. I don't post pain for applause. If it don't hold weight in silence, I don't need involved. They want fruit with no process, crowns without the cost. I study the structure, blueprint of the cross. Blueprint of the cross, every brick lay right. Build this life on truth, not a flash in the light. I don't need a crowd to validate my walk. I've been building for generations. Blueprint of the cross, blueprint of the cross. Slow hands, firm plans. I don't skip steps just to look advanced. What I'm raising won't rust or rot. Legacy framed by the blueprint of the cross, blueprint of the cross. They call patience boring, I call it expensive wisdom. Everybody want keys fast, I learned doors come with systems. I done watched fame eat people, whole careers collapse. I stay small enough to listen and save me from the trap. I don't argue with seasons, I read them like signs. Some winters meant to harden you, so the spring hit on time. They build brands off attention, I build trust off obedience. That's why when the lights go off, my peace still undefeated. They want quick returns, I want roots that last. You can't rush a calling, blueprint of the cross. Blueprint of the cross. Blueprint of the cross, every brick lay right. I don't need fast fame, I need a firm life. They chase moments, I walk the cause, still building steady. Blueprint of the cross, blueprint of the cross. Truth in the frame, I don't switch values when the culture change. What I'm building won't fade or pause, it stand forever. Blueprint of the cross, blueprint of the cross. I don't build for headlines, I build for air. For the ones who walk these halls long after I ain't here. If they never know my name, but they know his way. A success on a deeper scale, that's how legacy stay. I don't need roses while I'm breathing. I need obedience complete. If God pleased with the structure, that's enough for me. Blueprints don't make noise. It makes stability. Lay line by line, truth over time, built to endure, not built to shine. Blueprint of the cross, every brick in place. I don't measure progress by applause or pace. If it's stand when the storm exhausts, that's proof it follow. Blueprint of the cross, blueprint of the cross. Quiet strength, deep roots. I don't need the spotlight to know what's true. I keep building long after the clock stops. Legacy sealed. Blueprint of the cross, blueprint of the cross. Trans expired. Foundations remain.
Yeah. Power look different when the know who gave it.
They chase crown made of glass. I don't touch what crack. If it don't come from heaven, I don't put it on my head like that. I've been trusted with influence, not addicted to the seat. Authority only say when to kneel before the feet. They confuse rule with dominance. I learned rule come with weight. Every title come with limits. Every win come with restraint. I don't flex power publicly. I steward it in the dark. If God remove his hand, this throne turn into chalk. They ask who in control.
I say look above.
Every throne temporary.
Except the one above.
Watch the throne, but the crown ain't mine. Every knee been low and the king say time.
I'll move for self, I align.
Power only safe when near divine.
Watch the throne.
Yeah, I know my place. I don't chase the seed, I obey the grace.
They want glory now, I decline.
I reign best when I don't cross lines. They want power with no answer, they won't reach with no restraint. I seen thrones turn into prisons when egos steer the lane. I don't sit unless I'm sent, I don't speak unless it's clear. Silence louder than opinions when the king already here. They count numbers, I count souls, different metrics, different reign. I don't rule by intimidation, I rule calm in Jesus' name. If the crowd cheer, I stay sober. If they vanish, I stay true. If the throne tested my loyalty, I already know what I choose. Authority, borrow,
Never own.
every ruler still accountable.
Every ruler still a throne.
Yeah, to the throne.
But the crown ain't mine.
I don't chase position,
I obey design.
Yeah,
They get drunk off the shine.
yeah, I stay clear, that's how I last through time.
Watch the throne.
Yeah,
Heaven's edition.
power move different with submission. I don't need
The seed to shine.
yeah, I shine best when
I decline.
I don't fear losing influence, I fear misusing it. Every platform come with judgment, that's why I stay rooted in it. They want thrones that echo names, I want fruit that outlive mine. If they never know who led it, but they felt God, I'm fine. I don't get the crown tight, I hold it open hand. Cause the moment I forget the king, that's when I can't stand. Not my will, not my name, not my throne.
Authority bows or in grave.
Yeah. Watch the
Heaven's edition.
crown reserved, no competition.
I know love, fear, or pride.
Yeah, I rule best when I'm aligned.
Watch the throne, let it be known. Every power point back to home. When the king stand up
Yeah.
in time.
Yeah, every throne bow, including mine. Every throne bow, including mine. I don't sit above him, I sit because of him. Yeah. Yeah. This ain't a verse. It's a record. I ain't come clean cause I was proud. I came clean cause I was tired. Carry chapters I ain't read out loud. Thought I buried them, they stayed alive. I wrote pain in invisible ink. Tried to smile like it didn't exist, but God read margins I never shared. Still said, son, you mine, don't miss. They like testimony, gotta sound healed. I sound honest, that's the deal. If perfection preached salvation, then why the cross had nails and still? I don't edit out the nights I broke, I don't crop the doubt from the frame. If grace really got a hold, every sentence I'm ashamed. They want the highlight, not the ink, the victory, not the blood, but the story only preach when the wounds still show the love. Written testimony, scars in my life. God read my pain, still sign my life. I don't fake clean pages, I testify. Ink still wet, but the truth survives. Written testimony, no disguise. Every verse of prayer I can hide. All out in my rhymes, that's great speaking, not pride. I tried silence, it almost killed me. Tried strength, it wore me thin. Turns out confession ain't weaknesses. How the healing begin? They ask why I don't sound invincible, cause I'm not, and that's the point. If God only used the flawless who will reach the disappointed. I've been jealous, I've been scared, I've been faithful, I've been fake. I've been lost inside my calling, I've been early, I've been late. I ain't here to sell a halo, I'm here to show the cost. If my bars feel uncomfortable, that's cause the truth will come gloss. They preach light without shadow, peace without pain, but my God met me in the dark and still call my written testimony. Scars in my lines, God read my pain, still sign my life. I don't blur the past to look divine. I let grace explain the timeline. Written testimony, cracked but clear. If you hear yourself, that's why I'm here. I don't preach perfection in my rounds, I preach a Savior who stayed inside. If my life was scripture, you'd find coffee stains, tear marks, and crossed out prayers in the margins, and God still wrote approved. I ain't healed from everything, but I'm healed enough to tell it. If my honesty bring freedom, then my fear already fell in. They say why expose the mess? I say light don't work concealed. If my scars help you breathe again, then this mic already healed. I don't rap to sound redeemed, I rap cause I've been redeemed. Difference clear when you hear the breath in between the lines, I mean. Transparency, it's theology with a pulse. Written testimony, ink don't lie. God saw the worst, still changed my life. I don't need clean pages to testify. Grace, right straight, with crooked lines. Written testimony, this my truth. Not polished faith, but a living proof. If God can't use these broken lines, He can write yours in time. This wasn't written to impress you, it was written to survive.
Yeah. Some truth don't need volume, they just need time. I don't raise my voice, I raise my roots. Everybody yelling, I stay cool. They chase moments, I build proof. Quiet work, that's how faith move. I seen loud faith quick in the wind. I seen silent, now less trends. If it don't feed the soil I'm standing on, I don't plant it, I don't bend. They won't shine now, lights real bright. I want something that survive night. If the applause die tomorrow, what's still standing in my life? I don't speak just to be heard, I speak when it weighs some. God in my thoughts before my word, that's saying something. They chase noise for validation, I chase obedience with patience. If it don't echo past my lifetime, I don't call it elevation. Legacy over loudness, truth over noise. God hear my whisper louder than my voice. I don't need the crowd to feel my choice. Build this wall for the long deploy. Legacy over loudness, weight over height. I live it right. When the volume gone, I'm still upright. That's how you know it's real life. I've been in rooms with the loudest, man, usually the most unsure. I learned peace don't need an audience, it need a solid core. They talk fast, I listen slow, that's how wisdom grow. Every scar I carry taught me something, every loss gave code. I don't rush legacy, that's generational mad. What I'm building got a whole weight long after I'm past. They think silence mean fear, I know silence mean control. When you're confident in who you are, you don't need to overexpose. I don't argue with the noise, I outlast it. Truth don't scream and settle in and get established. Legacy over loudness, truth over noise. I don't compete with decibels, I deploy. I speak soft cause I know my source. God in my heart before my voice. Legacy over loudness, firm foundation. I don't need hype for confirmation. If my walk preach without explanation, that's the highest form of communication. Hey, I don't measure impact by reaction, I measure it by fruit. If my presence bring peace and chaos, that's proof. I ain't tryna trend on the timeline, I'm tryna plant something deep. If my kids walk freer than I did, then I succeeded. They want attention right now, I want honor later. Build something heaven recognized, not just paper. Loud faith, truth remains. If I never raise my voice, but I raise a standard, this legacy talk, this faith planned. Legacy over loudness, truth over noise. I don't shout what God already knows. I move slow, I stay poised. Built for impact, not the moment's choice. Legacy over loudness, this my lane. When the echo gone, truth remain. I don't need volume to explain. My life speak, that's the aim. If it lasts, it don't have to be loud.
They said fake it up, I watched it get sharp. I seen trends rise then disappear. Truth still standing year after year. Same word, different season, hit harder now cause I hear it clear. Remix faith for the algorithm, watered down so it go viral. I kept mine raw, let it age right now, cut clean, no spiral. I don't need updates to the gospel, it don't glitch, it don't lag. Culture change every other summer, truth still heavy in the bag. They say you still on that, yeah I am, and it still work. Same guy, new pressure, same fire, less dirt. They chase relevance, I chase refinement. Faith don't fade with time, it get alignment. Stillmatic faith, never watered down. Same word hit hard every time it's found. I don't switch truth when the sound change. Timeless God in a now age. Stillmatic faith, age like wine, sharper with years, clear with time. They ask why it's still profound, cause truth don't rust, stay stillmatic. Stillmatic now. Stillmatic now. They want faith loud, fast, dramatic. I want faith, discipline, systematic. I've been tested in the quiet, that's how you know it authentic. I don't argue doctrine on the net, I live it, I wear it cars. If it ain't been tried in real storms, I don't call it a cross.
I seen people trade convictions for a seat at the table, but the truth don't need permission, it already stable. I don't rap like I just got saved, I rap like I stayed saved. Walk through doubt, grief, pressure, still came back the same way. They want new language for old truth, I want old truth live new. If it work before the cameras, it'll work after two. Stillmatic Faith, no edit made. Same message hold through every age. I don't dilute it for a crowd, truth speaks soft but it loud. Stillmatic Faith, still intact, I don't bend scripts for the facts. If the world changed, let it adapt, God works still cut this fact. I ain't nostalgic, I'm grounded, I don't look back, I build forward. But I respect what's still her way. When the trends get slaughtered, they say you sound seasoned, I say I've been processed. Faith don't lose edge with time, and lose ego, gain conscience. If my voice calmer than before, that don't mean the fire gone. It mean I learned how to aim it instead of burning wrong. Timeless don't mean stuck, it mean tested. Same truth, sharper lens, deeper roots. Stillmatic faith, never watered down. Same word hit hard every time it's found. I don't chase new, I chase profound. That's why I still hold weight right now. Stillmatic faith, this my frame. Truth don't age, to gain its name when the noise gonna still surround. Still classic, Stillmatic sound.